Hello, how are we all doing? This is marvellous. For those of you who go back far enough to follow my case against my local council when I was down in Huntingdon, you'll know that I quite often made breakthroughs because someone told the truth. Randomly, Not necessarily that they were being honest, but they told the truth, particularly about procedure. And that exposed a lot of flaws, obviously, because the police, the council, I don't know, the judges, whatever, they broke every law going. But suddenly someone would pop up and say, well, this is how it's done, And I'm thinking, no, it's not. Now, I've had a complaint going for quite some time against the DVLA, the Driver's Vehicle Licensing Agency, for those of you not in the UK. I'm not going into it because it was about 20 pages long, the entire thing. The main 3 pages of which I've sent them now about 30 times and they refuse to answer. However, I found an address, and this is not usually public knowledge. I found an address online for the Independent Complaints Assessor, who are effectively Department for Transport, who cover DVLA. And I never really expected a reply, to be honest. But I got one. And it says here, unfortunately, under our terms of reference, we can only accept complaints that are referred to us by the relevant Department for Transport public body, in your case, the DVLA. Once the internal complaints procedure has been exhausted, we cannot accept complaints direct from members of the public. So, if, for example, you were dealing with the police, you can quite easily write to the Independent Office of Police Conduct. I don't guarantee you'll get any sensible reply, but you can go above their heads straight away and write to them. But no, and I imagine actually with many other companies, the power companies and stuff, you can probably write straight to the watchdog. But no, the Independent Complaints Assessor for Transport, hidden away. Now this is the absolute peach. Accordingly, I have referred your letter back to the DVLA for them to attend to if the internal complaints procedure is complete, to arrange the ICA referral. If the matter comes back to us. But they don't have to, because you can't contact the Independent Complaints Assessor by yourself. So, DVLA, any complaint they get, they're supposed to refer it if they think they've done something wrong. But, as I say, I've sent that complaint numerous times and they've done nothing. And they never supplied me with the contact details for the Independent Complaints Assessor. So they can do anything they want. They are totally unaccountable. And let's not forget, the woman who runs this thing, I forget her name now, she earns $500,000 a year. And she's totally unaccountable. And indeed, actually, I was told in one of the letters back from the DVLA, I'm not allowed to speak to the director because she's very busy. So you're not allowed to speak to the director. You can't contact the Independent Complaints Assessor in the normal run of things by yourself. Off your own bat, So, I shall just read this address out, because I think this is absolutely disgusting. Independent Complaints Assessor, care of ICA Administration, Corporate Delivery Group, 5th floor, Department for Transport, London, Southwest, SW1P, 4 Delta Romeo, 4DR. I find that absolutely... You cannot make... Well, you can make a complaint against the DVLA, but they have to do absolutely nothing about it. They can do whatever they want. Wow.